So we were urged to come back here really quickly. A bunch of fucking cases opened up apparently. Two new cases. The Nakano Underground. Ryota's Youth. What is this? That could fucking wait. This is the case from the government. The door in the Nakano underpass has been unlocked. Wait, what waits on the other side? So this isn't. We're gonna do this one because she actually personally called us to come in, and so if that's the case, that means this case has to be really important. I'll explain all the details. The client this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. My God, why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialize in the supernatural and complex cybercrime, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we cooperated very well with Detective Matayoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we've received a case from a public agency, quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Matayoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Matayoshi passed this down to the government agency like a sort of ace up his sleeve, and now it's our case. Got it? Oh yeah, it's pretty simple. Good. This case is to unlock a gate in Nakano Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch and it can't be opened. Huh? What? You don't know about Nakano Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities such as power cables, water pipes, and so on. They are moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not too distant future. Underneath Nakano there is a vast complex of tunnels, so there are of course many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It is a password protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason and no one has been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they would destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate, but the government suspected criminal activity and called Matayoshi. I see it's within the... Alright, skip that, alright, forget it. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job if you want to access a place that is off bounds to most. This is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally there's a cyberspace inside it. You're the only one who could break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go find out what the real situation with this underground gate is? Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond this gate? This is going to be so much fun. Find out next time on the new episode of Dragon Ball Z! Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there will be just an underground tunnel behind it, right? Hee hee. Have you ever heard of the stochastic process in quantum mechanics? I guess I should tell you something. I should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Oh my god. Until we open up the gate, we cannot know if we will find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Until you open that gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is simple, but it's a simple matter of unlocking the gate. But what's behind the gate? Your job is to find out. Where are we going? How do I get there? Nice. I don't even know how to get there, bro. How do I get there? You're not gonna tell me how to get there? Nakano's underpass. How do I get there? Nobody want to tell me that? Why is there 3 people just standing in the middle there? No, seriously though, how do I get there though? For real, like how do I get there? Oh, it's an area. Okay. Look at that fucking Batman tunnel and shit. Alright. This looks like Brindler in the darkness slightly. I'm kinda scared. There's an elevator. Holy shit. Elevator. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect, jump into it, and unlock the gate. Oh my god. What else was I gonna do? What happened? What? Connect jump isn't working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside of it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connect jump properly? Right, I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. What does that mean? Raise your hand. Now concentrate. Now what? That's it. 30 minutes later. 1 hour later. Several hours later, they pulled the SpongeBob. Oh my god. 100 years later. What were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. What the fuck? I just jumped in? Alright. I like those. Oh no, it looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. No, if I were to posit a theory as to how your connect jump works, your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on it to the target's location's digital space, and then enters it. It can be a network, a PC. Doesn't matter what the target location is, if it has a digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seem to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, when you can, you can. When you can't, you can't. What we've determined is that you've connected before by chance, even if there are specific reasons why you were able to each time. Put simply, cause and effect are connected to the digital waves. Wait a second, how could you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed? Yes, disappointment is definitely key. I've rambled on long enough. Please get this lock open as quickly as you can. Well, shut up and let me do so. Talk too much. Let's do this. Now we gotta open this fucking lock. There's an access point there too. Let's switch my Digimon. Yo, look at this shit. They're never gonna attack. That's unfair. Like, dang. Alright, that was nice. Nice. No XP, but alright. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it now. Do it now. What is that? A half-broken egg. Time to investigate what that is. I don't know what that is. Hacking skill, copy and paste. Copies the target's color data and temporarily saves it by pasting on a colorless base. When correctly placed, the security will be dropped and you'll be able to continue. Oh, so this has to do with copy paste. Yeah, copy paste. So we'll copy it. I can only do this because I have so many Digimon in my party. And I guess on the other side of this is a colorless base. Alright, I know it, of course. Paste. It worked! Yeah! We just control V that bitch. Fuck off, you Digimon. Fucking Tentomon. Fuck you. Get attacked, bitch. Get in my way and shit. We're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna do much damage to him. He's gonna eat that shit. Oh, I lied. We did enough to beat his ass. That's fine. All right, let's. Oh, it's not this way. All right. I guess it's this way. Oh, that was the gate. That was the gate. It appears that was the gate. So why is there an access point there? You know, I don't know. We're just gonna leave. We're gonna find out what the fuck is going on here. That was the first time we've actually used the ability of copy and paste. But we've never used. I've never used it before that. So at least I figured out what it was used for. Even though it's kind of self-explanatory. It's like Control V and C on a computer, like. But hey, let's exit, and now we gonna open this motherfucking gate, baby. Go to Nakano underpass. You're damn right. Whoa! Oh, great. An eater's in this area. Watch, watch. It seems you've managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. It must have been easy for you given your skill. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel? What do you mean? What do you mean by a bit? Two. It says two, not do. Is there any sign of a Digimon or an eater in there? I see. It is strange to see just a small section of labyrinth. Heh. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It's as if it's some kind of current. I see. This is definitely a ley line. Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They are also called dragon chains. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land's spirit. It's well known that Sosei Tenkai, advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui, I think that's shui, city. It is said that he built a waterway and path to lead the chi from Mount Fuji and Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of particular note in this instance are Kangeji and Asakusa Shrine to the northeast of Zojoji and Hiei Shrine to the southwest, all big religious institutions. In Feng Shui, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrine holds big festivals to purge and expel that energy. And if you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples Kangeji and Zojoji and Shinto shrines Asakusa and Hiei, you'll find they cross right inside Old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Hee hee. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines and the radio towers dot the northeast and southwest. You could say we finished what Tenkai started. Viewed from the eyes of current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, where you're standing underground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Now, not just any ley line either. The one that's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through here. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perpetuity. It's really a peculiar thing going on down there. That's what producing this quasi labyrinth you're seeing before you. Knowing that those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that are appearing as a result. I could go on for a while yet about this subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm trying to say, right? Yes, and I want to continue with my mission. Ahaha. I'll take that to mean you understood it well enough then. At this point your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly just ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little further and check things out for me? I'll do that. I was gonna do that anyway, but I guess. Alright, let's see what the fuck is going on here. Why am I walking? What the fuck? Alright, let's figure this out. 2 ways to go. I'm going left. Because I write left-handed, so I'm going left. What are we gonna find? An area. What the fuck? The tunnel just keeps going on, you say? If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi, which would mean, You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is of course not all that a coincidence given that it's a sacred place. And that energy takes old highways like the Koshu Kaido and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with underground waterways going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snowmelt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. Put simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if it turned out to be true? I guess. Okay, what is this? Looking like rockets coming here and shit. Stop right there, don't go any farther. You're standing at the border of municipality. Go any farther and you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive we'd best not poke. Color me intrigued though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into just walking around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough. I think. Head back the way you came and regroup at the office. Alright, we found some central government territory. That's some interesting shit. That's pretty interesting, actually. Though it's not as strong as we're used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up like before, after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all of this to our client. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably all be a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Let's just let Detective Matayoshi deal with it. Some jobs are just best left to others. You're curious what exactly was actually beyond where you stopped? That makes two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently what you found was a Kamishito research lab of all things. Oh, don't be dense. I told you that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamishito and the government have a tighter relationship than what we previously suspected. Going after Kamishito could well mean that we'd also be ruffling the government's feathers. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we come to it. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamishito that changed the password on that door and rendered it impossible to get open. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in a hole later when the time does come to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to, and just be grateful we had that up our sleeve if need be. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Roppongi for me one more time? I don't mean on official business. Rather, I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishito has built a research lab underneath the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building too, right? So how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find? Sound good? Okay, we can just walk through a building, front door. Whoop-ah! Guess what? We're traveling again. We're pretty fucking famous, don't you guys think? Let's go. Alright. My eye fucking itches, I'll tell you, man. Alright. Alright, Tokyo. Let's do it! Oh, are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please come inside. You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction on this new metropolitan building isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point, that is, until a major firm came in and it was decided the upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit. Oh. Nice. Did you make it inside the building? Alright, I get you. So they're alright with you hanging around the lobby. Well, that makes our work a little easier then. Go on in. All you need at this point is a terminal somewhere so you can infiltrate their systems. Piece of cake at this stage, I'd say. Once you find a terminal, just slip on in and work your magic like always. Wish I was there to see it myself. Seems like quite the sight. It reminds me of the Tower of Babel in a way. Heh, I guess I'm starting to ramble again though. Don't worry about me. Feel free to get back to work now. You talk a lot. She talks a lot. A terminal we have to find? Is that what they're telling us to do? Is something wrong out there? Oh, you found a terminal that's digital shifting a little? If this shift is weak while still prominent enough for you to notice, it could be a sign this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. But for now, try connect jumping into it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet, alright? Yeah, well, I probably would have done it anyway. I like how nobody notices she does these things, and it's like, fine. There's a thing over here. I want it. There's a box. And, you know, When it comes to the boxes, might be a nice little memory up. You know what I mean? Find out. Bug recovery. It's not a memory up, but that's fine. Aguman! How excited I should be knowing that I already have you, and I have Shine Greymon. And I have Geo Greymon too. Thing about Geo Greymon, originally I got Geo Greymon and I was going to originally go back to Skull Greymon, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try out the other evolutions and work from there as because, you know, I don't want to just get the same thing. Even though Skull Greymon's fucking overpowered. Like, you want to overpower Digimon? Skull Greymon is the one. Man, it's over fucking powered. Alright. Patamon. Alright. What the fuck? Okay. Hold on. Where the fuck are we? Oh, look, an eater! Holy shit. Why am I not surprised? Alright, we're gonna have to beat his ass. We can do it, right? What you guys think? Geo Gray Sword. It's not red, but it's white, and it's enough, so. Eaters are always a little fucking issue when it comes to this game. So, let's do it. Let's get rid of it. Some way and somehow. Alright, that was good enough. Good. We're ready to get rid of the eater. Well, usually when there's a digital shift, there's an eater in somewhere in the area, so you could usually stop it with that. So you found an eater inside there after all. You couldn't find any other evidence of note? You're not seeing the forest for the trees you're in. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal at all is big evidence in and of itself. Regardless, call it a day here. Get on back to the office now. Shut up. That was probably hard work going all over the place today, but thanks to you, I think I'm starting to piece it all together now. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming out of that building. And I found out that the Metropolitan Government building itself is one big digital wave force field. For what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building via the layaway inside the Nakano underpass. So that underground lab Kamashido has beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. You remember what I said about ley lines when you were inside that tunnel, don't you? There are two things at play here. The natural energy flow from the Earth along the ley lines and the digital waves emanating from a sea of electrons. I feel like I'm in science class. If you can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building a hub for those things, then you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need to do it that way? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have mass and therefore require a vessel. And the bigger the vessel is that contains those waves, the more energy you can build up. It probably also explains the new construction going on, as more space would mean that much more energy Kamashido could stockpile. That extra energy would then go on to impact the building beyond the facility, hence the digital shift you ran into in the lobby. And with any good digital shift comes an eater, of course. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. But we don't have to be concerned about that threat anymore now that you've cleaned the joint up. On the other hand, it's worrying in its own way that things resolve so cleanly this time. The fact that digital waves can be concentrated in such small quantities as to attract individual eaters and produce a micro labyrinth is scary. If you hadn't been there, it might well not have been caught until much later. The whole thing doesn't sit well with me at all. This case has taught us that there's technology that can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves as they're built up and placed wherever. The deliberate and calculated nature of it all indicates that somebody got big plans in the works. Suffice it to say, This of course calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long this has all been going on and just what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward, Rin. We're onto something here, I know it. That was okay. No. I don't know what else to do. Come to think of it, there's a kid from your school in the K Cafe. Do you know each other? Oh yeah. Ryota. I don't know why he's being such an asshole. It's probably something really simple to watch. Oh, you took my case. Thanks. So that woman you work with, Kyoko, is that her name? Yeah, she's kind of weird. When I went into the office to submit my request, she said something weird. I'm getting a nasty vibe coming from you. She even said it's like the detestable aura of a male pursuing a female. I mean, what the hell is that about? You try and send in a serious request and this is what you get. But Kyoko is really pretty and she seems like a nice person. When I was in the office, she asked me if I wanted some fresh coffee, but I said I didn't have the time. Oh yeah, the case. I forgot. To be honest, I need money at the moment. I'd like to try to find a part-time job so I can pick up a little extra spending money. Huh? Ah, right. I need to pay a fee if I'm sending an official request to a detective agency. So could you please try to find a nice cushy job that will make up for the fee as soon as you can? And anyway, if it's a job in Eden, you and that girl will know a lot about it, right? Yeah, that's right. What I'm looking for is a part-time job in Eden. Those are usually the easiest ones. Please find me 3 options to choose from for a part-time job in Eden. I don't mind if they are a little shady. I really need the money, I'm begging you. Oh my god, this kid. Let's discuss it once we get back to the office. Jesus Christ! He wants us to look for a part-time job for him in Eden? That's a pretty easy request. All the same, I'd say it's a good case for you to handle as my assistant. He'll accept a nice well-paid part-time job, and it's okay if it's a little shady. Looking for a job like that here in Nakano shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure if we quietly ask some of those kind of people here in Nakano, we'll find something for him. I heard of cushy, shady jobs quite close to here. All the same, if he needs money urgently, I wonder what he needs it for. I don't really care, to be honest. Alright, where are we supposed to go here? Are we supposed to go to Eden? Are they telling us to go to Eden? Find 3 Broadway jobs. I guess checking here first wouldn't be too bad. So let's figure out. And then if the case leads us going to Eden, then we go to Eden. What the fuck is there to, like, yeah. Oh, look. You can work in Eden and it's a nice easy part-time job if you like. I can give you a private introduction for the job. In the business it's called room laundering. I'm not reading this, I don't really care. That's one job. Yeah, I'm not fucking reading that shit. The fuck? I don't care about that. It's not for me. That does not benefit me like that. Oh, another one. Alright, that's another one. One more. One more, you guys. One more. Oh my god. Oh. Found it. Alright. That was simply easy. Oh, you found one already? Where? Room laundering, stuff pickled in formaldehyde, taking photos of ghosts. That's all just urban legends though. It doesn't have anything to do with Eden. All the same, this ghost picture thing sounds good. Seems like a nice, easy job. Seems like getting paid for just one photo is easy money. Huh? Why do I want to earn money from a part-time job in the first place? It doesn't matter why. It's none of your business. It's for a girl. None of your business? What isn't? Ah, Sakura. What do you mean, ah? Nothing, it's nothing. Ryota, are you by any chance talking about doing anything strange? The only strange thing has been you. You're always talking so carelessly. Oh, there's no point in talking to you. Come on, Rin, let's go. Take me to clients. Ryota, Rin. I need you to come. Mwahahaha! Huh? How did I know? I tapped into my spiritual powers. Mwahahaha. I want you to look into a ghost, the white boy, who has been appearing and disappearing around Kowloon recently. This time I'd like you guys to take a photo of this white boy. If you take a good picture, I will pay you big money for it. Not bad, eh? Mwahahaha. Isn't that pretty easy? Don't we know him, huh? You think it's strange that you can take a photo of a ghost in this digital space with a digital camera? Well, I suppose if you think about it, the very appearance of a ghost in digital space is in and of itself strange. Accept it, it's reality. Stop pretending you haven't seen them. Firstly, did you know that more than 70% of people in this world have seen ghosts and blah blah blah? It all started with the incident at Roswell. The government and the aliens are all connected. Yo, shut up. Shut up. Like, he pisses me. I don't want to read that shit. Well, what would you expect from the editor of an occult magazine? He obviously lacks any kind of common sense. The white boy, the specter of Kowloon. Tell you the truth, I'm a bit scared to go now. It sounds pretty terrifying. But I suppose you might as well come along. Okay, let's go take... You want me to go with you? Oh my god. How annoying, bro. Now I gotta go to fucking Kowloon. We gotta find the ghost boy, the little fucker that always likes to motion his hands like he's grabbing some balls. Fucking, oh my god. Who does this? Make me go and shit. Alright, let's do this. Because, you know, obviously we have to. Where is this guy? Is he not supposed to be here? Player. Quest. I have to go to level 3? Oh my god, bruh. Nobody specified what level I have to go to. Well, dang. Like, come on. Alright, level 3. Go to another area. Alright. In the end, it will actually be a good thing though if this white boy appears. Anyway, let's hang around here for a while. No. Hey. I could destroy that wall though. Wow. Now we have to wait here. Oh my god, this game. Why are there so many people just here? Okay. Everybody's blocking away, and we can only go one way. I guess. Oh. No! There's somebody there! Please! Alright, let's why do we have to talk to him? He's not the white boy. Boy! Oh look, it's Toy Agumon. I've run into him like twice, maybe 3 times. I don't even remember. I wonder if I saw him enough to build him, like to, you know. I have. I'm gonna whatever that thing is. I'm gonna do that later. Huh? You're looking for a ghost? It's about that white boy I've heard about recently. Yeah, I think anyone who gets all flustered by things like that is a real idiot. Okay, this is digital world. The world is a different story. That doesn't mean that ghosts can... Oh my god. I really don't want to read that, to be honest. At the end of the day, I suppose there is no such thing as a ghost. We will never find a ghost like this, not even the faintest trace. What should we do, Rin? Oh, but that would mean the client would have to do that in that horrible room. It would take such a long time and it would be so awful. I'll pass. Cleaning that stuff, you mean that stuff, even for that money, and even though it doesn't take long, I wouldn't take that job. Oh my god! That stupid old man should be easy to trick, right? If we do this, Rin, you should play the part of the ghost. But you're the only one who can. Oh my god, we're gonna fake this because this is no, do it more like this. Do it more ghost-like, more like a ghost. Remember, you've done things in life that you regret. There are people alive with whom you have unfinished business. That kind of thing. White ghost. Oh, there he is. Huh? He turned around and he's gone. What? Oh, there's nothing there. Huh? What? The white boy? Hey, quick, take a picture of the camera, get it. Get the camera quick. Mom, get the camera! So let me get this straight. You couldn't get a photo of the white boy, so you decided to fake the picture. Pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Even so, this picture, an elementary school kid could have taken a better picture than this. In the end, we will have to reject this case. What? No way. Rin and me, we put everything we had into this one. It doesn't matter. Sit down. I'm going to show you how to take a picture of a ghost properly. Terror basically arises from the human imagination. Anything that looks like a face from the right angle is how you can stimulate a person's imagination with a photograph. This is the key technique in ghost photography. Okay, so you just need to invoke the uniquely human phenomenon of pareidolia. Okay. For example, here, the perspective in this picture. Huh? What's wrong? Looks like this camera took a photo. Huh? Where? Look, behind the ring you can see a human figure, but it has no head. But whoa, this is a real ghost photo. Let's go take it to the editor right away. Rin, Kyoko, thank you both. Finally, fuck. 90% of ghost photos are fake. I never thought that this one would be part of the 10% that are real. I think I am the one in the photo. Huh? You? I was worried about Ryota, so I followed him to Kowloon. Wow. I was trying to watch him from the shadows, but I must have slipped into the frame. I wonder if there's a connection between you and Ryota's actions. Actually, my birthday is coming up soon. I see that, so that's why he needed the money. He needed money to buy me a present, so he was looking for a job where he could make a lot in a short time. I got a fucking message, bro. I got a friend request. What type of randomness is that? He shouldn't have tried to buy me a present that he couldn't afford. So he was doing his best to find a part-time job to buy a present for a girl he was in love with. Ha ha ha. Ah, young love. And my controller dies, and I can't go next. Nice. Anyway, Jesus Christ. Hey, are you okay? You have a blank expression on your face. It's like your mind is somewhere else. By any chance, is there someone else you are in love with? I don't think that really matters, to be honest. We've actually been on this chapter for a really long time. Sleuth, rank up! Almost cyber sleuth! So do I actually have to like Shibuya Records? This has nothing to do with this, correct?